Yep, and I would say off their last event, mechanically, some of the worst we've seen of Jame ever. Some incredibly lackluster op shots at times. So it's not just calling, maybe just individual level 2. Flash in the middle of the smoke. Fame from Green gets a 1. He's got Jame to tether off of. Nice recovery here from Tesses and Nikadaz. And as the smoke fades inside of the site, we've got all of Heroic stuck up inside of the bomb site. They're going to go take a glance, down through Temple as Nerds pops off with the P250.
This is one where they can actually join up with Nerds getting this kill and just go clear backside together. But they have to worry about Donut too, actually. They don't know where one of 2 players are. They want info before they plant.
In terms of
actually a hard...
Go on.
This is actually a very difficult plant. So Bomb's going to walk in. They've got to be worried about these 2 angles in CT as well as Donut, and they don't know where the second player is. Oh, there's the kill, though.
Nice.
Oh, wow. He does it all by himself. On a basic level, but once his team starts to get a bit red, then he falls apart a little bit or needs to learn more about how to get better.
Electronic is inside of the elbow smoke. Kicks and jumps over him. There's no way.
I had no idea because he was in the smoke.
Oh, no, he understands. Something's up. Yeah, he snagged his feet. Electronic just trying to stare down at his, but he's not going to get away with that. I mean, ambitious to say the least. Unreal. You thought you were going to get away with that? Norbert tries to get the spam on the planter. Not going to happen here. 5v4 for Heroic in the post plant. But Cave is just so occupied. And Nerds, you're not going to clear it. That'll be his demise. He thought about it, but he didn't go deep enough on the clear. So the retake starts to boil. Kixan actually catches him on the exit. Virtus.pro are going to call it quits here. And that's Jame dead. Norbert luckily able to grab an M4. Fame's life not guaranteed. Norbert gets swept away, and so you go for the save call, but not everybody's safe at the moment, and Heroic will take the 3rd round regardless.
Yeah, it's a loop-de-loop. Around through Donut into mid, back, and they'll try to fight, and they'll successfully fight, it looks like. Oh, wait a second. Yeah, okay, no bullets in. Nikadaz goes down, and Heroic with the 3-0 start. So this was the most awkward part of the round, but that was just about it. My only problem with that, and actually, hold on, let's see what happens this round. But I would like to talk about that more. Here's Jame with a kill. They have Donut control, they have a 5v4, they have a late flank. This elbow opportunity here for the CT side and T side is interesting. Oh, that's a big one.
Man, it is missed. There's so much desperate moves going on. Look at this MP9 push from Electronic behind Shush. And, like, you still can't tell who's going to come out on top because the health is so low on the other 2. That was chaos. And Flit, now he's sticking this bomb? No way.
He's going to do
5
it.
seconds. All the way down. What are these rounds?
They didn't even go to Donut. Oh. What?
Oh, he beats him with an MP9.
Wow.
Norbert's first kill of the map. Nikadaz forces him back with the Molotov, tries to give chase ever so slightly. Doesn't want to run the risk of dying out, as the positioning here for Heroics is solid.
Yeah, that's good pressure. Actually, for Heroic outside of B, and Nerds with damage. That damage, if that was a kill, whole different round. And you see what happens when you get any kind of mid-interaction, then you can split to the other side of the map, especially knowing where the opera is. So this will cause that pendulum rotation. Bomb is staying put for a second. And if this gets too scraggly, it's going to limit the rotation back. There's a chance that Electronic changes the makeup of this round and has no idea that Tessus is right beside him. Like, there's no way that Nikadaz closes this, right?
No chance. Electronic gets back.
Also didn't make noise back there. Why is this so awkward?
Chain missed shot.
Oh my God.
Huge swing from Shush. Norbert now behind them.
Going B.
Electronic's going to be caught off by this, surely, but Norbert eventually is going to start calling, like, there's no sound over here. So, yeah, Electronic becomes wary of it. They start to run in. He swings wide. They don't expect him. The hunters become the hunted, and Nikodas just has to put bomb down. Electronic chases him out. Nikodas gun in hand. Great job from Electronic to just guarantee that he stays alive by diving into cave, posts up, pre-sprays, and Nikodas walks into it. That's a big round. 4 frags for Electronic.
But that's in a second. Again, waiting for that bomb.
Flick to forward, move it, and yeah, no headshot needed. Still nails it. Electronic here to support. Very confident tethering going on from VP inside of the caves. Kixan hoping that they...
He's talking.
He's got the support coming over. He almost kills Shush, and Flick can just stay comfortably tucked inside of the cave. Nade would have exposed the bomb planter, but James got the follow-up frag instead. So tied game early on. James with 2, Flick with 2, and Electronic so mobile that round. Heroic. So maybe he did the right call, waited for a great chance in a team that's shown promise so far this year. Recent struggles, perhaps he's the solution, but Electronic, those struggles seem to have come to an end. This is a 9-3 kickoff on his behalf. He has been on every part of the map at the moment, so, I mean, moving him all over the place, and he, no matter where he stands. Yes, we need a new dedicated op. You don't become it, you get cut, you get replaced, you get a chance to come back, and you know, like, what other lesson can you learn from being cut? Like, that's... I don't know. Electronic's going to hear the rotation into the A site. Again, he's been impactful, so let's see what the mechanics can provide. Commits to the spray.
Jesus.
2.5 frags for Electronic, pinned against the wall, no problem.
My main concern, actually, it's another fast round. Popping out through elbow. No kill here for Electronic this time. Couple players beaten down. Running around red here. And the Tech-9s have got control of B slightly.
Flip more concerned about the mid jump up, but nice reaction regardless. It's definitely a round that Heroic could come through and steal with what's left to do, but waiting out that smoke for the time being. They've got 1 smoke of their own on Shush. See if they decide to cut off one of the 2 CTs here in position. Norbert, dangerous angle. Smoke goes in the middle of the site, so they just try to create a pocket for themselves, but instead Norbert just lands the shot on Shush without even seeing him. And with the bomb plant, nice. Norbert, perfect 3-piece from Norbert. Everything has his name stamped across it. Looking faster. Shush. Charging up. Oh, shut down. Flit and Norbert combined for the triple kill. Everybody gets shredded. And if Heroic thought that stream of flashbangs was going to be the solution, quick reality check. Sit down.
Oh. VP looking slick. Look how many... There's 3 CTs on the exact same position. Roaming around. They're just floating, playing these off angles as the T's go searching. It's like there's communicating and picking perfect angles, and then there's this, which is literally the exact opposite, but just being so idiosyncratic that's impossible to find out where you might be playing from. Like, no one's even talking to each other. You're just all watching everything.
Little flow state CS from the Virtus Pro. That bomb is under wraps. Flit was looking for the ace. Now that he's down, the rest of the pack will clean up what remains. Nertz, ooh, good effort to get out from cave. It's still winnable. 2 HP on Nertz. A 1v3 as Fame took a step into his own death. Electronic has done so much. Can he clutch? Nertz comes out, bomb sitting beneath Electronic, who's confident to stand on top of it and deliver. VP, their 7th.
Ouch. Yeah.
A nade. And then
Another
also
one.
Nikadoz takes another.
Oh. And if he plays massive rotation spots where he's swinging everything, then, I mean, he has such high kill potential.
Oh, James, his chance to shine. 5-7's out. Nikadoz charging through the incendiary. Fame tucked back sight, catching wind of the last 2 players. They know exactly where they're at, and they'll sweep them away, gunning for another 9-3 half on the B stream.
Yeah, the rotation. These rounds are too simple. They're rotating in completely to A. The VP have not been scared to take any control, and there's no massive lurk on the other extremity, so they're just running into the maximum amount of resistance
Miss
right now.
flash. Heroic can't even get the flash out from main, so now they're just going to walk through the smoke blind. Electronic tucked against the wall, comes up. Oh, they mow them down again. Total stoppage of this Heroic T side from pistol and 3-0 start to nothing since. Shush. Oh, can't best him. Norbert with the jump over the crosshair into the dualies. Nertz to be tested here. He's got 3 players coming at him. Donut,
Wow.
nice clean kill first. That's Electronic down. Big scalp. Then, of course, support comes through. TessS looking to get himself into the exchange, but nobody to shoot at. Flitch just waiting for him. His bomb is planted behind box and a smoke. Oh, this could spell disaster here for Heroic. Flitch just waiting for them to emerge from it. He's got Fame alongside him, and it looks like Heroic feel the need to double back around through Temple. At the moment, they are working with no kit. They've got no util, and they are down by a player already. They have gotten out of Temple at least. Nertz starts to run down A main. Nikadoz kicks it off, but it's these 2 players back site that are hanging on for dear life. They've got to do it all. It's time that's of the essence. It's a 10-second stick, and I don't know if he's got this.
Oh, it's so close, but no, he doesn't have it. Bomb's going to go off, and they just took too much time, man. They were rotated around through Temple, and they were just trying to go for all these regular fights. VP were in great spots, but nothing would have changed if they exited just a few seconds earlier and tried to go for those exact same duels. There was no more utility left. Everyone was on full alert, and they just couldn't get the kills, so...
VP, oof, take a pelting as they try to get up lane. That is Norbert dead to the nades. How does TessS kill him with a frag grenade? No assist. Oh, the first 2 grenades did enough damage to kill him with TessS, but not enough to activate the assist. That's why.
Good detective work.
I got it.
Now the question is, will this one rifle from Nikadoz do anything? They've got it in a decent spot here, considering B looks like it could happen. Oh, be careful versus that TessS 5-7.
Yeah, that thing's got a little bite. Electronic trying to get cheesy in the smoke again, but nah, Kicksand's going to keep him honest. He's trying to get away with some crazy smoke
He's in some crazy spots, man. Like, where in the world is Electronic? He's always in the funniest places, man.
God, imagine having to play a game of hide and seek versus James.
Oh, shush. Awkward timing. Molly goes too far.
He dies with nothing. Nertz's nade goes deep. That'll kill James at the very least.
See,
The Molotov also flusters the defense, and now sure, they'll have Temple, but that site is under wraps, and Norbert hits a zinger. Electronics inside of the donut with the ump of Shush holding for TessS as the double tech 9 push into the A site may have just brought it all back, but we do get this slip up from the CT lane. That's Kicksand getting dangerously close to the bomb site, shut down by Fame. There goes the kill inside of Temple, and so sure enough, with lesser weapons, VP back to winning ways.
that for me is an Electronic call, the once in a while type of strat to throw in there. VP in the middle of a smoke early into the round, it's just not often that you see them try to do it, but they executed that very well. And again, there was no spam, there's no pressure to the smoke. You have to pressure the smoke, because if you got tags, then he could have thrown the molly in front of the smoke if he had any information at all.
The ramp player's looking for it, eh? Kickstand can feel it. All that utility goes over him. He's going to get isolated. Flit wins the duel heads up versus Tesses. So blind. Tesses. Unfortunately, Kickstand also same fate. At the very least, he'll bring one down with him. Nikadas can't get into the mix. Wasn't able to trade front lane. Wasn't able to trade in sight. And so, yes, they've maintained cave control, but the rotators are desperate to try and keep VP off this 12th. Electronic is in another smoke.
He just loves that. Wow, it works.
Oh, they sweep it away. No retake whatsoever. VP's 12th round, easy. VP at the moment, I mean, Electronic and Flit putting on a clinic. Flit again, right there. Kill and a half. James gets into the action somewhat, and they will instead set sights immediately on that A bomb site.
Nice.
So this has just been a phenomenally called map so far from James as well. You know, I'm going to be so curious forever to get kind of the insights as to how much of it is Electronic, whether he's just kind of feeding James his handbook and letting James start to craft and hone this new style too.
I'm gonna bet it's James out of spawn and Electronic in the mid round.
So it was a very rapid response to those kills inside a cave. The immediate A transition versus the pistols, and there has been nothing to write home about here for Heroic. A dismantlement on the B stream to close out the opening games. Virtus Pro 13-4 like it's nothing.